Tune in Tuesday to see Lin-Manuel Miranda like you've never seen him before, incredibly drunk. Miranda may have a Pulitzer and a few Tonys, but now he has his very own giggle crew. Slur day-long, drunk history, opus. The creator of the hip-hop-fueled musical that made our country's history cool again brings Hamilton's inspiring, tumultuous and often shocking life story to the small screen in the Funny or Die web series turned Comedy Central mainstay that lets a storyteller school viewers, all the while earning an A in alcoholism. Miranda's episode focused on the relationship between Hamilton and lifelong rival Burr. Makes for a goofy, delightful half-hour that's likely to keep you laughing. Whether you choose to raise a glass, or 5 to freedom or do it alone sober. At the beginning of the New York set episode, Miranda shows longtime host Derek Waters the block where he grew up. And then, he heads to his parents' couch to drink 3/4 of a bottle of honey whiskey. Shenanigans ensue. Miranda manages to get through the introduction after laughing at his own name. It only gets sloppier. The tale of Hamilton and Burr, whose duel powered the first Drunk History episode, begins with Hamilton, played by alias Shawkat of Arrested Development, at his mother's grave, Aubrey Plaza, Parks and Recreation, as Burr departs his parents' graves. 2 orphans, both alike in dignity. One stuck on an island in the British West Indies and the other a student at the college that became Princeton. Miranda jumps back to Hamilton's childhood. A hurricane came and devastation reigned, or as drunk Miranda says. So one day there's this hurricane and it effed up the Caribbean. Hamilton writes his way out and gets on a ship headed to the colonies. The ship catches fire. "This is the stuff you can't do in a play," says Miranda. Like, "Here comes sick a Hamilton on a flaming ship. Euro will never be the same. Shawkat sails away at the top of a ship. We are never the same." Hamilton reaches the colonies and tries to get into Princeton. After being denied, he flips everyone off. And then the Revolutionary War hits. Plaza as Burr stabs an onslaught of British soldiers. Shawkat as Hamilton ends up as Washington's aide-de-camp but wants to get into actual battle. "Can you just give me like a bunch of dudes and I promise I'll be so good at this?" mouths Shawkat as Miranda as Hamilton. As the episode continues, there's the tide-turning victory as the Battle of Yorktown. Dave Grohl wearing his revolutionary finest and Hamilton's affair with Maria Reynolds, which lead to him publishing a first-hand account of the nation's first political sex scandal. Another Arrested Development cast member, not Michael Cera, who played Hamilton in the first Drunk History video, steps in as James Monroe to confront Hamilton. Burr stops their impending duel. "Duels are stupid and you both should just, shut up. And it's over. And Hamilton told everyone everything anyway, so there's no point in you shooting at each other. Sorry, I gotta put my phone on vibrate." It's all just like it happened in Ron Chernow's best-selling biography. Miranda grows more drunk as the duel between Hamilton and Burr approaches. No more spoilers. It's glorious. If you want to play your own drinking game along with the episode, you could drink every time Miranda accurately quotes his musical, every time he makes weird noises, every time a Hamilton-related guest star appears, or every time you want Shawkat and Plaza to actually play Hamilton and Burr. You could also drink every time Hamilton's wife Elisa is nowhere to be found in the narrative. You may get alcohol poisoning. This episode may be the next best thing if you haven't been able to snag tickets to the Chicago production, and even if you have seen the show, you won't remember it being told like this. It's likely that Miranda didn't remember it either after the filming. To quote a song from his first Tony-winning musical, In the Heights, "Blackout, blackout."